First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. A moment ago, the Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Washington football team. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. From just south of here in McDonough, it's Antonio Gibson.
Oh, come on. Don't start like that, game. Don't start like that.
Coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Second and 10. A handoff for Gibson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Oh, he is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on fourth.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
It wasn't fourth and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. On second and 7, Wilson. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. And hats off to Russell Wilson. He just went over 35,000 passing yards. Seems to be in contention for a passing title year after year. Came to the league in 2012 and so darn consistent. Congratulations to Russell Wilson on topping another marker. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Working with his second and 4. Here's a give to Gibson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Gibson, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
They'll go back to Henderson on first down. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The 43-yard line.
4 yards remain for second down. On the handoff, Henderson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. Forced out to his left. Pushing his way through. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Not sure how you feel about it, but to me, I think we're seeing it in front of our eyes. This league continues to change. Look at the moves you ordinarily get from a running back from the quarterback position.
Yeah, that's like a Le'Veon Bell type move right there. But you're exactly right. The game's kind of evolving in that way, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the quarterback is rapidly becoming an extra running back as well.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now a handoff. Henderson looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. I guess that was a little better. He got back to the line of scrimmage there after the loss on first down, but now you're still dealing with a 3rd and long.
So let's put on our offense coordinator hat. They've been very aggressive against the run the last 2 plays. I'm thinking screen right here. Let him come get the quarterback and dump it off. There could be some room to roam.
What the fuck? Why did he jump for the ball?
And he's going to have a Falcons first down.
Come on, dog. That was perfect D. You're supposed to jump for that ball.
So, Charles, take nothing away from this young man under center, because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league, but I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with that's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage, make this kid think a little bit. Because in college, he's seen a lot of things. Let's not get it wrong here. But at the same time, in the NFL, you can do so much more because of the athletes you have, because of their football IQ. And don't forget, you're going to throw a couple extra rushers at him as well. See if he can handle the pressure when those guys come at him.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Franks. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. The Franks looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor. When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Washington.
Play action. Now Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. So you normally talk about the ability and the accuracy first, but the arm strength.
No, I sent another text though. You didn't get that one?
No.
I said the one in the top row. I said the tan colored one.
Oh, so you like the Michael Kors one better.
Well, no, you asked me which one on the top row that I like, and I pointed out.
I was just saying, out of all the persons I sent you, which one do y'all like the most? And I was just letting you know, in that picture, since it had more than one purse, look at the top row.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I can see how that got messed up. So.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, the baby I want to wait for tonight. I get off the thing you rolling too, but it's raining so hard out here.
Is it?
I think I just gotta get it to go while I'm here. If we gonna taste it to go though. I'm thinking I probably should sit in it.
Where is it at? What's the round spot?
It's in Fairfax. It's the one that I sent y'all on Instagram. I sent it in our group on Instagram.
14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things.
I ain't seen that. I gotta go look at it.
You don't look at my DM.
I'm gonna go look at it.
Because she said she think that's the one she got hers from.
Stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They
If
just
I
haven't
do
had a
that,
whole
then
lot
I'm
of
just gonna go to
success
Arby's.
just yet.
Get my fish. Okay, never go
Second down back to
Right.
Henderson. Just not much to be had there. 1
But I've been
yard
going
to the
around it for the
10.
longest
The
though.
Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far.
All right.
This is 3rd and 11. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
Damn, you decided about a commissary though?
Yeah, we're probably gonna end up going.
We are, so I should come get you, then go to Arby's, and then we
No, go get your food. No, get your food first.
But it's in Clinton. I hate to go all the way past the house.
Oh, I thought you was coming from up that way.
I am, but I don't know where to go. Arby's. I guess I can put Arby's in. Let me put Arby's in. Okay, I can do that.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just gonna keep fucking talking my head off, woman. What's cracking? Hold on. After this play, homie. After this play. Try and get me. Try and get me.
Pay attention.
Gotcha.
What happened was it was 11 to 30, or 2nd and 11. From 2nd to 12.
Franks now.
We're going to look. I'll look and see. I'll look and see.
All right. And they'll hustle up to stop him.
All right, boy.
Shy of the first, right around the 15. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. DeAndre Carter back deep. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Wilson. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Franks. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, back to Henderson. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Chase Young on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings
On 3rd down, Franks. He completes it to Ridley. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play that time through the air.
Come on, Madden. What you doing out there? What you doing out there?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 2nd down, back to Henderson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Franks. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run here with Henderson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, it's Henderson. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Franks. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before break. Franks. And that will be taken.
Come on, dog. Come on, game. We got that shit covered, dog. What the fuck? Wouldn't he let my man swing or jump or nothing? Come on, man. That's trash. What kind of trash is that?
And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10.
That's so trash.
On halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
So trash. You giving up trash. That's so trash. So trash.
From the inside, here comes Williams. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Franks. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be...
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out.
Come on, man. Come on.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always...
Okay, I see what you're doing, man. I see what's going on here. All right. Let me put this one away.
And take care of that football.
I'm going to let this motherfucker hang around.
On 1st down, Henderson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the
I see what you're doing, sir.
2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. It's Franks now from the shotgun.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the
Let me
defensive
go ahead
backs
and get this
react,
one over
but
with.
they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result
get this
can be
over
something
with.
you don't like.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
1st down, Washington.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
Horrible throw. Horrible throw, Wilson.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Gibson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Wilson.
I didn't realize it was a pass play. Jesus. Come on, LJ. Know your plays. Know your plays, bro. Know your plays. Gotta know your plays. Gotta know your plays. I thought I was about to hand that bitch off again.
Twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
All right, Wilson. Time to take off on his ass.
Now Wilson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
It's a gain of 16 yards. But it brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Antonio Gibson is an absolute dart with the ball in his hands, and he can make you miss, and he can run over you. Took a little while to crack the starting lineup as a rookie, but boy, was he sensational when he did. Went for 115 yards and 3 scores in a Thanksgiving Day clobbering of the Dallas Cowboys. And Washington, they felt like they had a real find when they took.
Come on, Wilson. Come on, baby. You gotta complete them passes.
Their decision.
Shit.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. On the counter, Gibson. But he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
God, he got hit. No, I'm going to start running. I got to start running with Wilson. I'm going to go and start running. God damn. We got to take off. We got to take off.
Just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did
We got to take off. We got to take off.
Of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Ah, he caught me.
Down back to Henderson. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Henderson will try and run for the 1st. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Can't go. Got to punt. Got to punt. Got to punt.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah.
He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Washington. But he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead now up to 14.
Falcons 10.
Out is the kickoff.
Put him out of here. You got to put him out of here. Man, trying to help him out. Put him out of here. Put him out of here.
Here comes Williams.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Frank, he cannot avoid
there you go.
As the
There you go.
rush gets home.
There you go.
Chase Young.
There you go, Chase.
Credit him with
There you go, Chase.
Buries him for a loss of 10. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Franks.
There you go.
Oh,
Send that motherfucking heat. Send that motherfucking heat.
Letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how
Oh, catch that thing, baby. Catch that thing.
That's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. They find some open field here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 98 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll run here with Gibson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now it's Wilson.
Oh, Wilson. Why you didn't put it all the way out there, bruh?
Picked up by Richie Grant.
Damn, all the way. Why you throw a cross?
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps leaves the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got
You don't allow that running, bro. You got 22 rushes for 51 yards. Come on, bro.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. 2nd down and 8. Again, it's Henderson.
Oh.
Henderson, a 1st down and more. And
brought down. You caught me looking. Good play. You caught me looking.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the
good block right there.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun again to Henderson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. On 2nd down, it's Henderson.
No, sir. No big run. Damn, he got all them yards off that damn.
It's a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd. Maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the 1st down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And he's going to be
Let me get that.
Picked off by Cameron.
No, sir. No, sir. Let's go, Curl. Let's go, Curl. Let's go, Curl.
And he will bring this one back.
Let's go, Curl. Let me get that. Let me get that.
Washington touchdown.
Let me get that shit.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds here.
Let's get you some burn, Forrest. Let's get you some burn. Let's get you some burn. Time to get you some burn. Let's get you some burn. Let's get you some burn. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? You need some burn, bro.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run with Henderson here to begin.
All right,
Henderson, a 1st down and more. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Franks. Going up top. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Franks.
Let's go, Apke. Let's go, Apke. Let's go. Let's go.
Picked up by Troy Apke.
Send the motherfucking heat. We can send heat too, bruh.
Now 4 interceptions.
We can send heat too, bruh.
There's a lot going on in between the years.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game.
Bruh. Get that separation, bruh.
Show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Keep in mind they can still get a 1st down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's a give to Gibson, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's get you some burn, Forrest. Let's get you some burn.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we
bullshit. Come on, dog. I was just running. I ain't stop. I ain't slow down. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Come on. Don't play me like that.
They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
On 1st and 10, Franks. That's into the hands of Pitts.
Come on, big boy. You got to get out there.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Franks.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. That user. That user.
Picked off at the 13. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson.
Got him.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown.
Let's go, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go, baby.
And this Washington offense continuing to add to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that will extend this big lead.
Falcons 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
After the interception, here's Wilson. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Wilson's throw into the hands of McLaurin. Washington on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Wilson. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown pass as they're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And all deep in his own territory, pulls up the football. Just out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Come on, Apke. Come on, Apke. Let's go. Let's get another one, baby.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in by Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Shakes off the sack. And a big pass. He's taken down. Brandon Copeland. Sensational effort. That's going to be a loss of 20. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. He's going deep for Brown. And incomplete on the deep ball. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flush to his right.
You switched off. You trash. You fucking trash. What trash? You straight switched off. I'm about to juke your ass out your shoes.
And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
From the end zone, here comes Williams.
Money in the Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys now. And if there's no plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To the right side, this is Henderson.
That's how you make a tackle. You don't switch off. You make the tackle.
Going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
You make the tackle.
As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, come on. We right there.
Slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So the PI decline, and that'll give them a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Setting up play action. Franks. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Franks. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. And Franks looking to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl.
Straight like that.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams,
Wilson hit, it's loose, it's out, fumble.
Boy, that boy be fumbling.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do any.